special advisor to the governor of Anambra State on political matters, Dr. Alex Obiogbolu has clarified the letter his principal, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, wrote about the presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi. Record that Soludo in his letter attacked Obi and dismissed his chances of winning the 2023 presidential election. The content of the letter has, however, continued to generate reactions as some leading figures and the Apex Southeast Sociocultural Group, Ohaneze Ndigbo, have condemned Soludo for his letter. Clarifying the content of his principal's letter during an interview with Rufai Oseni on VOP 90.3 FM, Obiogbolu said, "What the governor is saying is that the people of the Southeast have always said that they are being treated like outcasts. They are not being involved in the nation. And then you have a period such as now when the aspiration of the agitation is high for someone from the Southeast, that it ought to have been coming from the major parties, and we know that the major parties are PDP and APC. And he's saying Labour Party and other parties have always been standby parties for those who don't get the tickets of the major parties. That is his own thinking. This is faulty, that we should have been able to engage and say what do we do post 2023. We don't get these tickets. These people, do they really have sense? I don't understand what you're saying. So they should, I don't understand. So the now and the then, all those standby parties that you are talking about, the way they are, this Labour Party has taken over, do you want to, even the way and manner at which the Nigerian people have embraced this Labour Party, even the so-called party that they're always talking, they have structures, they are afraid. Every time cannot be the same. I no wonder somebody said this Soludo is just living in the past, in the olden days of doing things. That is his mindset. So you should not do that. Even this one that you are clarifying, you even damage. To me, it's even annoying. It's annoying. Who are you to tell him what to do and what not to do? Can you imagine that he should have used Abga to project? He's not even saying Abga. He's saying he should have aligned with APC or PDP. The same statement they've been telling you people since 1999. You are saying that you should have aligned with them so that after now, what happened to now? Before now, people have been talking about this since 2019. Oh, let it go to the Southeast. Abi, what did this man they try to say? I don't understand. To me, it don't even make sense that he shouldn't have gone to Labour Party. The manner to which the Labour Party has been accepted by majority of Nigerians, can you compare it with before? And the reason why everybody is talking about Labour Party is because of Obi, not because of the party. So they should have waited and support PDP or APC. And that is what I can really deduce from this whole thing. What is not happy about, what Soludo is not happy about, is that Peter Obi should have just supported PDP instead of going to form his own or to join Labour Party. Even Obi does not win. He has left a landmark. He has changed the dynamics of politics again in Nigeria. So what are you saying? What are you trying to justify? What is he trying to justify? You are justifying nothing. Can you imagine? So what are you talking? Now wow. Now wow, you are clarifying nothing. You are just adding salt upon injury, Mr. Special Advisor. Special Advisor, you are adding salt upon injury. So he should have followed article instead of one thing, really. This is rather unfortunate, honestly. What is there to clarify? Was the letter written in Greek? This is medicine after death. Soludo must pay the price of indiscretion. Okay. The letter was not even written in Greek, but plain English. Don't mind him trying to defend what he cannot defend. Mr. Man, don't bother yourself about the clarification. The letter is already in the waste bin and not good for anything and what next to nothing. We are waiting for the Soludo. He must go down. What is wrong with Soludo and those around him? What do you want to clarify? Did Nigerians tell you that they did not understand what Soludo said and wrote? The earlier you people keep quiet and allow time to take care of the show of shame, the better for you. Mr. Man, you don't have anything to clarify. Soludo said all those things in English language and not in Spanish. And he wrote his long notes in English too and not in shorthand. Medicine after death. Oga, please face your problem. Leave Soludo and his bad attitude. Of course, another journey to nowhere, but more of hostilities because they have already made it look like Obi is a popular nationally, which we all know is not true. Really? This one I lie. This one I lie. So Obi is not popular, really, and the so-called structured parties cannot even do without talking about him. If Tinubu know am and Atiku know am, so he's not popular. He's not still popular. Is that what you are saying? Okay, oh. It's not popular. That's the which you all know of the election agitation will come up that has been rigged out going along with a major particular political party is the answer. Agbado and Cassava Motor Park auction. We hear you. We hear you. We hear you now. If you we hear you if you say Peter Obi is not popular. Well, this man is a victim of his own conscience. Peter Obi faction of Abga gave him nomination to contest for governor of the state, and he could have succeeded Obi, but last minute judgment obtained by Victor Ume faction that instead of the other faction as the authentic Abga is trying to serve the new master, but his conscience is reminding him of the gratitude he owes Obi. My advice to him is that he may have the privilege others do not to reconcile the old and the new master, cease from lying and embarrassing his office. The damages control is late as Professor Soludo has made history as the first state governor in Nigeria to fight the presidential ambition of a politician from his own state. Well, story for the gods, no clarification. Dr. Alex, there's nothing or something confused in Soludo's letter and verbal attacks to the presidential hopeful, His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi presidency. Tell Soludo not to write such thing or anything attack to His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi. We know you are a smart person, Obiogboru, but your principal crossed the red line. I wish Indanambra will understand what you are saying. It is too much. Well, I think this is a medicine after that. Obiogboru, you are now interpreting English language to English language. Wow.